Sinking coffins. That's how an attorney describes duck boats.
That attorney's firm filed a $100 million federal lawsuit on behalf of some members of an Indiana family who lost 9 members in the tragedy at Table Rock Lake.
41 News investigator Andy Alcock joining us now with a closer look at these claims. Andy, what you find out?
Kevin and Rhiannon, the lawsuit was filed here in federal court in Kansas City just a day after the last funerals for those 9 family members. They told their attorneys to do 2 things: find out what happened and make sure it never happens again.
I just remember, I gotta get out, I gotta get out.
Tia Coleman recounted the horror of trying to get out of the sinking duck boat on Table Rock Lake. She and her nephew survived, but 9 other family members, including her husband and 3 children, did not.
There is no excuse for these duck boats to have been out of the water.
Attorneys representing some members of the Coleman family say perhaps the most damning evidence against Ripley's, which owns and operates the duck boats, is that normally the land portion of the ride is first. But the operators decided to go out on the lake first to try to beat a storm they knew was coming. The attorneys didn't question the captain's credentials, but did question his judgment.
My dog has a license, but once he got it, it didn't make him any smarter.
Beyond going out in severe weather, the attorneys argue duck boats are flawed in their design, and operators have known about it for years. They reference the National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB's report following the 1999 duck boat drownings of 13 people in Arkansas. That report states canopies on duck boats pose a danger because they trap passengers if the boat sinks. Survivors in Branson reported the captain also lowered the plastic windows, leaving no easy exit.
Between the canopy, which traps them, and the windows, which traps them, you are basically closing the coffin shut.
A statement from Ripley says, "We remain deeply saddened by the tragic accident that occurred in Branson, and we are supportive of the affected families. The investigation of the National Transportation Safety Board is still underway, and no conclusions have been reached. We cannot comment at this time."
The attorneys tell us some of the people were able to escape the duck boat after someone was able to rip an opening in the canopy. In addition to Ripley's, the family is suing 5 other companies involved with the ownership, design, and construction of the duck boats. I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.